Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I have got a comparison video for you on two beautiful shoes. So recently they've been dropping sacais. We've got the fragments and we've got the clots that dropped recently. And now in the upcoming weeks, they do not have a release date yet, but we've got some VaporWaffles on the way. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So here are the two shoes that we're going to be talking in today's video. So here we have the Nike Fragment and sacai, and this is the LDWaffle, and I got this in the colour navy blue. I actually only recently picked these up, so I do have a video purely on this if you want to go check it out. And then I have the sacai VaporWaffles as well, and this was in the sesame colour. Both of these are obviously sacai collaborations, so there is very similar styles going on. In today's video, we're kind of focused on more of the silhouette of the shoe rather than the specific colorways, to see what one is kind of like the ultimate shoe in terms of comfortability, price-wise and quality-wise. Obviously, straight away we can see that they're completely two different silhouettes. I kind of find the LDWaffle a lot more narrow, whereas this is more of like a chunkier shoe, obviously because of the midsole, which we'll discuss later on. One of the main things I think I pick up on instantly is the double swooshes. So obviously, keeping with the sacai theme, they do have double swooshes, but however, we've got like an overlay of leather on the LDWaffles that we do not have on the VaporWaffles. So if you can see, there is one leather swoosh and then it's kind of painted on top, the other swoosh. And also one other interesting thing about the VaporWaffle is that with the LDWaffle you've got the double swooshes on both sides, however the VaporWaffle you only have it on one side. So on the LDWaffle we just have the normal laces, so we have double normal laces, whereas I feel like for the VaporWaffles you get more premium laces. For example, this one has the normal white laces and then it has this like ribbon navy laces, which is so nice, and these also come with like a beige pair of laces, and again they are different. They aren't the standard normal white, they're more like ropey laces. And then moving around to the tongues of the shoes, we have the double tongues. Obviously, as this was a collaboration with Fragment, we've got the Fragment logo on the second tongue, whereas these are just Nike and sacai. We have the Nike sacai tongue. Again, that is another feature I absolutely love about both shoes. Can't really see any difference between them. If we move into the insole, here we have the Nike sacai. It's quite a small logo compared to the VaporWaffle logo, and this one kind of goes further into the shoe, as you can see. In terms of the insole, I would actually say the LDWaffle feels a bit nicer. It feels a bit more thicker, whereas the VaporWaffle feels a bit more thinner, as you can see, and it kind of doesn't look as good in terms of quality. And then moving around to the back of the shoe, we have the same logo that says Nike and sacai, as you can see, but instead we have a heel tab on the shoe, and as you guys know, I literally love heel tabs. So I really like this feature, and it's got a tiny little swoosh on it as well. And then obviously the main part of the shoes, well, should I say both of these shoes, is the midsole. Now, what makes this VaporWaffle so much more special, in my opinion, is the midsole. So here we have three midsoles. So we have this one in the middle, which is different to the LDWaffle. And as you can see, the white midsole runs throughout the whole of the shoe to the front. Similarly to this one, the white one. However, we have this blue part here, which kind of runs half of the shoe. And that is what gives it this kind of like open effect here. And in my opinion, this is what makes this shoe a lot more special for me. One thing that I do really like about the LDWaffle midsole though is the fact it has the logo on the side of it. In the writing, as you can see there, it kind of says the name of the shoe, and then on the other side it's got like the product number. I do actually really like that touch, but however I feel like if it was on here then maybe it would be a bit too much. Then moving around to the soles, we do have two different soles, of course. They kind of look very similar, look perfect as well for grip. comfortability, I was actually really surprised to find out that they both fit kind of similar. I don't really see one shoe as more comfortable than the other, which I really was surprised at, because I genuinely thought these were going to be so much more comfortable because of, you know, the chunky midsole. So if you were looking at getting either of these, I wouldn't say one is particularly more comfortable than the other. I do think in general that both of these shoes are comfortable shoes. So if you were looking at either of them, like I said, they are both pretty comfortable, so I would recommend them. For me, the VaporWaffles feel a bit more premium. I feel like the quality is a tiny bit better, and I think that's down to the kind of materials used. For example, this one has really smooth suede, whereas the LDWaffles have a bit more of a rougher suede. And in terms of sizing, I both got these in true to size, which was in a size 7. I also would recommend getting a 0.5 size up if you did want like a little bit of extra room, but as I said, if you were looking to get these, then just go true to size. And in terms of pricing, these came in at £155 and these came in at £159. In terms of repricing and like buying off, for example, things like StockX, because these have only recently dropped, you can kind of pick these up for quite cheap, only like £40–50 more, which is cheap for StockX. And for these, because they came out, I think they came out in April, the resale value has gone up a lot. However, saying that, based on the models, not talking about the colorways, the LDWaffles, I can only base this on previous LDWaffles that have dropped, the sacais. Because they are both sacais, I do feel like they will resell really well in the future. So I do think they are a good shoe to have for investment reasons. And so if you wanted to hold on to them to resell, I do think that they will be worth hundreds. Maybe up to, you know, 6 months time or a year's time, you can definitely resell them. So if you were interested in buying them, I think now is the perfect time to buy them, because I do think the longer you wait, the more they will go up in value. So overall, yeah, for me, the VaporWaffles take it because I am obsessed with this midsole. I do find the silhouette, you know, more attractive than the LDWaffles. However, saying that, I do feel like they are completely different shoes in terms of, I feel like they are kind of different styles. Obviously, this is more narrow. I feel like this is more of like a casual shoe because of the silhouette. So I feel like I could just like pop these on and go to the shops or whatever. Whereas I feel like because these are a bit more like premium and they're a bit more chunkier, I feel like, you know, I'd have to be going like somewhere like special. I kind of wouldn't wear them on like a casual basis. But having said that, I do just love the Nike Sacai collab. I love everything about it. I just love that there's double everything. So that is my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys next time.